All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. F being rational. This is what you asked for. What's going on, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the cash up to the top right corner of the video. But let's get into it, man. Because if you don't know, Kendrick Lamar, aka GA next to B Just a Car, is going on tour with SZA. This is crazy. If you don't know, SZA used to date Drake. SZA was on For All the Dogs with Drake. Obviously, she's a TDE member. Going on tour with SZA out of everybody is a crazy chess move. Big W, WWW. But let me talk about what I wanted to make this video about today. Now, it appears that because Kendrick Lamar announcing this tour, it has everybody talking about the lyrics in Squabble Up. It looks like there might be a deeper meaning in the lyrics of Squabble Up ever since this tour was announced about a couple hours ago. Now, as you may know, Kendrick Lamar is doing a tour in multiple cities and is even stopping by in Toronto. He is going to perform in Toronto, I believe, for Father's Day, if I'm not mistaken. Now it says here, Kendrick Lamar to perform in Toronto for the first time since Drake feud. And it looks like everybody's going back. Like I said, everybody's going back to the Squabble Up lyrics, Squabble Up song, to go ahead and piece it together, because it looks like it could have been a double entendre in the second verse that me and you didn't notice until this tour was announced. So let's go ahead and check out the lyrics, shall we? Now, when Kendrick says, what the? I got hits, I got bucks, I got new paper cuts, I got friends, I got foes, but they all sit in ducks. Hit his turf and get cracking, double back like a deluxe. Now, this is what people are talking about. People are saying that when he says this, hit his turf, he's talking about going to Canada, going to Toronto. This is going to be an example, Drake's turf. So them going back to the lyrics, them saying hit his turf and get cracking, doing the performance, performing in Toronto, in Drake City, going back to Toronto to perform, hit his turf and get cracking, double back like a deluxe. Now, let me explain the double back like a deluxe part. We know that what he meant in the first line, in the first sentence, he says, hit his turf, go to Toronto, get cracking, perform in Toronto, double back like a deluxe. Either go back again, or once he's done with the tour, he's potentially going to drop the deluxe album or drop more music after the tour. Now, this is just in theory, but everybody who's known or been aware of Kendrick Lamar going on tour and performing in Toronto are speculating now that after the tour, or after he steps into Toronto, he'll be dropping the deluxe, or he'll be dropping the deluxe album for GNX. Now, like I said, if there is a deluxe, it's either going to be 3 songs or 12 songs. Nothing in between, either 3 or 12. My opinion. That's just me. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about that part in the comments. But double back like a deluxe. So people are assuming, because of the song that came out, Squabble Up, and because the tour that was announced, they think that Kendrick is saying that when he hits Toronto, he's going to get cracking and double back like a deluxe and drop the deluxe album afterwards. This is the theory that is cooking up right now. This is what people are saying currently. I just find it interesting because now these lyrics are starting to have more meaning than what they had previously when we heard them the first time. Kind of similar to 616 in LA, kind of similar to Meet the Grams, and of course, Not Like Us. All these lyrics just start aging well or differently than how they looked when you first listened to them or when you first heard these lyrics. Yeah, it's definitely becoming a double entendre for sure. I also forgot to mention right here, he says 50 deep, but it ain't deep enough. Now, Genius's connotation of this is that this first could be in reference to Drake's claims that Kendrick's percentage splits with TDE in his diss track Push-Ups, as Kendrick is spinning the verse back to Drake from the previous bar. It could imply that Drake's contract splits are much deeper with Universal Music. But 50 deep, but it ain't deep enough. I don't know. Now it's starting to feel like Kendrick could also be referencing how he's going to pull up to Toronto. At this point, it feels like 50 deep, but it ain't deep enough. Feels like, oh yeah, I'm pulling up deep in Toronto. Crazy. But who knows? Maybe he is talking about the splits with Drake and UMG, since that is a current conversation that's happening right now. Y'all could tell me how y'all feel about that line in the comments. He said, F a plea, there he go, beat him up. Yeah, so these lyrics, verse 2, definitely looking a little different now. We could go over it on a live stream, but this is definitely looking like it has a double entendre type of flow now, if you ask me. Like I said, Kendrick going to Toronto, first time since the Drake feud. Everybody, and then for the record, guys, Toronto loves Kendrick. We saw how Toronto treated DeMar DeRozan. We saw how Toronto reacted with DeMar and the Drake situation. Toronto is standing by DeMar, not Drake. DeMar is rocking with Kendrick, and I'm sure that Toronto is rocking with Kendrick just the same, bro. I don't think that Toronto is going to not want Kendrick there. I think Toronto wants Kendrick there more than anybody, even the boy. You feel me? So I'm just being real, bro. Being 100% honest. We might see Kendrick Lamar and SZA in Toronto. Who knows? Maybe it'll be on Amazon Prime again. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about these lyrics, bro. Y'all tell me how these are aging crazy, bro. These are going crazy, bro. These lyrics, this second verse, yeah, definitely has a different meaning now, bro. If you ask me, I didn't think that Kendrick was actually going to go on tour right away, like I said in the last video, and the fact that he's pulling up in Toronto. What is this, June 12th? They said that this was Father's Day. That's wild. Pulling up on Father's Day is crazy. June 12th next year. This is crazy, bro. It would have been crazier if it was 6/16. But June 12th, I'll take it. Father's Day is wild. It's honestly pretty wild. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about this, man. I know that everybody's excited. If anybody could get tickets, if you got an extra ticket, go ahead and slide me one, bro. I really appreciate it. I want to pull up at the Grand National Tour, man. I want to pull up, chime in, say what's up, man. I really wish I could get tickets. I hear that they're on sale starting tomorrow. I already know they're going to be sold out, bro. I could already tell, bro. But how y'all feel about these lyrics, man? Y'all tell me in the comments how you feel about this. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how you feel. And I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace. And keep it a legend.